New fire directly north of you. Vegetation fire in the hills like 3 minutes ago. Wait, what? Bro, chill. Oh no, what the hell? Uh-oh. There's a vegetation fire that's 10 acres that is directly on the, oh my God, that's right on top of Runyon Canyon. Oh brother. Breaking, a new fire is just sparked on Solar Drive in the Hollywood Hills. Now that is not good.
I'm sorry. One more time, Giovanna. I apologize.
It was not a question. I was just commenting that it is such a dangerous situation because the winds are still blowing and embers will fly. And it is just so easy. We've seen over the last couple of days how easy it is for embers to fly to different areas and start spot fires and set homes on fires. It's just a very scary situation.
And that's exactly what's happening. And that's why it's already, look how close it is now to Waddles Drive. There are houses on the other side of the fire.
Shit.
We are now slightly on the west side, looking more towards the east, and it's already starting to encroach on the end of that street. I can't tell if SkyMap is exactly lined up. I'm trying to match those lines up with the lights in the neighborhood. I'm not sure if the power is out down there, but you can see there's a few house lights.
The fire is significant and moving uphill with potential explosions in the next 5 to 10 minutes per incident command.
Is continuing to spot in the southerly
direction. It's moving in the direction of the valley. It's moving in the opposite direction, really, it seems.
We want to give people in the area
fire appears to be 10 acres in the canyon and is being pushed south by northern winds 10 minutes ago, but it's now saying fire significant and moving up the hill. Oh, wait.
Garden Park kind of is where this area is. This is Curson Avenue that you were talking about.
I have watch duty, yes. I'm monitoring it from watch duty.
Place here.
No, it's going south.
Off here to the left, Curson Place, and going down, and all down here, that's Hollywood. What we're seeing, essentially, from your position, I got to widen it out. I think I lost it. Is that
it will spread, dude? Get ready. It'll be
blowing in the direction.
I'm ready to go. I have my stuff packed.
Where those flames are, of course, that's Hollywood. You're talking about a lot of apartments, as we've been saying, a lot of residences, a lot of homes, and they are all kind of in the path of this fire right now.
I am prepared.
The fire department, Kristen Crowley, having had to excuse herself from that press conference she was dealing with in order to deal with this new fire. And we saw one drop, right? Are you seeing other resources that are arriving on scene?
I can tell you they are now attaching a number of units from all over the city, as well as the San Fernando Valley, and LA County Fire is now dispatching a number of units to help out.
Dude, that's crazy.
LA. Resources are stretched so thin that they are requiring all hands on deck for this one. Anybody available is going to be heading to this fire as it's continuing. Just in the last few seconds while you were talking there, Mark, look at this thing blowing up. It is blowing up and spotting ahead of itself as the wind is literally shoving it south. I mean, these winds are still coming through here at a decent clip. I don't have an exact reading.
You don't understand. Like, this is not what the hill looks like, okay? The amount of houses, the amount of houses that are there, the amount of apartments that are there is crazy.
Enveloped by that smoke. Look at that plume of smoke being blown from north to south, and the entire section of Hollywood that we're looking at here is about to be blanketed in thick smoke.
That's it. That's where the houses are.
That little fire right there is shooting up embers at the end of Vista Street with the winds blowing in the southerly direction. That spot fire is about 100 yards away from the initial fire, 100 yards south, 100 yards closer to this neighborhood. Now only about well under a mile from Hollywood Boulevard.
What would you save in a fire, bro? Nothing, just my dog.
Right now is how a small fire can become a big fire. This is how all of these fires that we've been dealing with that are now thousands of acres in size and thousands of structures have burned. This is how they grow. Driven by the winds, pushed along.
This literally is how fast it happens, by the way. We just went from, brush fire on Runyon Canyon to everyone in this area, like 20, 30,000 people. This area is all apartments. Right at the ass cheeks of Runyon Canyon is all apartments. Will and Caroline are most likely going to come here now. They're evacuating here, but I told them, like, we might have to evacuate as well, potentially from here if this spreads even further. I don't think so, but you never know.
But this has now spread. This fire itself is at least 50 acres as we look at this in just the last few minutes. Go ahead and widen out a little bit, and you can tell, Mark, just in the last few minutes since we first came down, you can see the size of this fire from top to bottom there, now paralleling Curson Avenue, getting closer to Sierra Bonita Avenue, closer to Hillside Avenue, closer to North Vista Street. That's where that spot fire is, just to the north of North Vista Street.
All right, and what Giovanna was trying to mention to us earlier is that the city of LA, LAFD, is asking for 15 additional engines from the valley or the city. They are just arriving on scene now.
This is so chalk. This is so unimaginably good.
In there as quickly as they can, because this is a nightmare scenario for the fire department. Is that another canyon?
It's not just any canyon either. It's like if this turns to Pacific Palisades, there are a load more people that are right there. Curson Avenue, Curson Place. Like, this is an incredibly populated area. I can't just run. If people panic and run before evacuation starts, then roads get clogged. Yeah, I'm not going to get out until I have to. But as soon as I saw the fire, I was like, I texted Will and Caroline. I was like, you need to get out right now, because they haven't actually given evacuation orders yet, mandatory evacuation orders yet here, but like, this is going to happen. I'm still far away. It's throwing spot fires, brother. You should not feel like there's any certainty in direction or safety right now in the general vicinity. Chatters. There is miles of concrete buildings between me and this area. That's why I'm saying I'm sitting and waiting. There are not miles of concrete buildings between this fire and where some of my friends live. There's actually no buildings whatsoever. They are the concrete buildings between this fire. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I think at this point, you should probably understand that, like, I have a decent understanding of where things are in Los Angeles. We watched this happen in real time.
60 acres directly towards Hollywood Boulevard. You're looking at several of the neighborhoods that extend into the hills here, just west of Runyon Canyon Road. We're talking about Franklin, Vista Street, Curson Avenue.
Aren't there three fires? Yes, there were 3 fires. Hearst, Palisades, and Eaton. This is new. It's on Runyon Canyon. This just started literally 10 minutes ago. We watched it happen. We watched it start as a tiny spark into what you are looking at right now, with spot fires going all the way down to where people live, basically.
Yeah, I'm just looking for any sign of traffic. Anybody who's self-evacuating at this point, looking for any sign of that. Right now, you don't see a lot. It's actually somewhat of a quiet night over here for the most part. As I look up Hollywood Boulevard, traffic is pretty light. I would love to see more people coming down and out of that neighborhood, but right now we don't see a lot of car lights or headlights coming out of there just yet. Hard to see. It's very difficult with the sun going down, but just trying to decipher any signs of movement that we can.
Dude, that is insane.
As
that
you
is
can tell, the smoke is
nutty
already
mode.
starting to obscure our view over this section of Hollywood. Earlier, we had a perfectly clear.
This is Hollywood,
view
chat. I'm still further down.
Hollywood Boulevard. You can see those house lights very clearly. Now you can see a large plume of smoke enveloping.
It's technically not West Hollywood. It's actually Hollywood.
Again, this is all happening.
To the right of where this is Hollywood. Behind it is the valley, or where it's like near the Hollywood Bowl.
Water drop, maybe 2 or 3 that we didn't catch, but very.
Between this fire and the neighborhood that I live in is approximately 5 miles worth of concrete.
We're going to set that map up now. It is ready, and
but this is definitely a lot closer. I mean, and there are people who live literally right there. Like, look, you see this?
You can see it burning. That is what Air 7 has been showing you. But it's burning down the hill, and look how enormous that community is. And we'll put this up on the touchscreen map as well eventually to show you the tremendous amount of property that we're talking about, all the homes and businesses. But Hollywood and Highland is there. If anybody has been through Hollywood and Highland, which is most of you, you know how congested and populous.
This is what it looks like on the street level.
That's how close this fire is, and it's moving really quickly. So the concern is what's going to happen if this fire continues to burn down the hill and reach that very populated area of Hollywood. And this is exactly, Philip is kind of showing us the direction of the fire and who is in danger. And there are a number of different neighborhoods, homes, and streets.
All right, mandatory evacuation order is now in place for Laurel Canyon Boulevard on the west, to Mulholland Drive on the north, to the 101 freeway.
New head to this fire almost. So you've got the southern head right there. Over to the right, if you tilt over to the right, you can see another head to this fire as it creeps up this hillside here, which is just blanketed with very thick fuel.
There are probably chatters in here that are literally right next to this, like live right next to this.
That's right. You can see air resources pouring in here, trying to get water on this fire. They're going to start with the leading edge here, but that might have been just a recon flight. Not sure if he made a drop or not. I didn't see it. Did you see it, Lucas? I can't tell. But go ahead. Now that we're on the west side of this fire, you can see the distance between Curson Avenue and the closest flames here. So fortunately, the neighborhood along Curson has not yet been touched. The wind is blowing parallel to Curson, more directly towards Franklin and towards Hollywood Boulevard. So that's the main body of fire there. Let's go ahead and widen out again, Lucas, and show the proximity to Hollywood Boulevard from this angle. You're going to get a better idea of the geography here as that fire is being blown downhill through the Hollywood Hills towards Hillside Avenue, towards Gardner Street where LAFD is responding, towards Vista Street, Sierra Bonita, and ultimately Hollywood Boulevard.
People from right at the ass cheeks of this fire are coming here to evacuate.
Okay.
You're being ridiculous by telling me to evacuate right now. I'm not near it, okay? It is definitely much closer than all of the other fires, and the direction of the fire is like there. I don't know how to describe this. There are 10 miles of concrete apartments in between me and this fire. You're making it seem like I'm literally on fire right now. I'm already prepared for evacuation if need be.
For the folks in this community, as soon as we get that information, we'll of course turn it over to you. But the first and foremost, they're trying to fight this fire. What if this fire is not contained soon? What are we going to lose up in the hills where you live?
I'm good here where I'm at.
Pretty good view, and you can see the planes dropping.
But I might go and pick up Will in a second. I haven't figured it out yet.
Up above us years ago, but easily contained. Nothing like this whatsoever.
Well, I'm sure there's a lifelong memories in that home. Hopefully you'll stay safe.
Chad, if I go pick up Will,
perfect. Have a great night.
And Caroline, I'm not going to pick them up from their house, where obviously I can't go there because they can't get out of there.
Situation going on right now, and
I'm going to pick them up from
those winds and how powerful they are.
If I do go pick them up, I'm going to go pick them up from.
The good news is they eventually will. Right now, though,
like a place where they're walking.
Set up,
albeit not at the same pace as it was about an hour ago. I'm losing track of time, but you can see that the forward progress is slowing. It has not stopped. There are new fires starting as we speak. In fact, that patch of trees right there near the bottom of your screen, that's a brand new fire, and it is even closer to Vista Street and closer to Franklin Avenue.
All right, Chad.
If you look at
I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to go pick him up. You'll see me in a brief moment when I'm on the way there, okay? I am currently on my way to go pick up Willard Ebers, Savage Neff III, and Caroline Kwan. The lights are no longer working on the roads, which is not good. I feel like that's not a good thing. But the conditions are fine overall. Hey, I'm outside of Astro Burger. Where are you?
Will, we're right outside the 7-Eleven because Will's grabbing a water.
Okay, I have hella waters. Don't worry about it. But also, do you know where the car wash is in the Astro Burger? I'm right there.
Okay, the car wash in Astro Burger. Yeah, let me get
There's a cop car passing us, or trying to pass.
Oh, I hear it. Okay, hold on. I'm a little bit turned around right now. Let me see. What street is it?
It's right outside of Plummer.
Oh, we're a couple blocks past Plummer.
Oh, you went in the opposite direction? You went more west?
Yeah. I told you we were walking west.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, there's a fire truck.
Son.
Hold on. I'm gonna bust a Yui here, but there's a fire truck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for the fire truck to leave.
Yeah.
So that I can.
We're at Kirsten now. We're like 2 blocks past it.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
Okay, yeah,
I'm gonna.
I can hear the. Can you hear him now? I see the ambulance.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, you just heard the ambulance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm cutting in. Okay. All right, I'm on my way. I'm passing Gardner right now.
I know, baby. Come here. Come here, baby.
Okay. Let me see if I can. So you're at the 7-Eleven outside of like DBA, old DBA.
Yeah.
Like next to Mammy's Italian Kitchen or something.
Let's see what we got.
That decadent Italian dining spot.
There's a big fucking truck that's blocking everything, but it's like
It's the 7-Eleven outside of old DBA, right? Like Doheny, or not Doheny. What's the fuckboy lounge?
Just if you're on Santa Monica, it's like 2 blocks west from. So just stay on Santa Monica.
Yeah. It's the. Wait, what is it? What street is it?
Fucking Tootsie Boy.
Bar
It's
Lubitsch?
Carson.
Bar Lubitsch? Past Bar Lubitsch? Oh, more ambulances passing by. Wait, I think I must be right near you guys.
It's Carson. So if you see like Speedway.
Hold on, it's not
there.
showing me where Will's exact location is, so I can't exactly find it. Hold on.
Hey, Hasan's like right there. Wait, will you talk to him? Hold on.
Oh, I see you. I see the truck. I'm right outside. In front of the truck. I found the 7-Eleven.
All right, we're coming over. I see you.
Okay, perfect. Oh shit, I'm blocking traffic right now.
All right, pull up a little bit.
I'm gonna pull up.
Pull into that little, yeah.
No, there's a Bronco coming out of the garage right now. Yeah! Oh shit. Is it not working? What the hell? Alright, there it is. Here, you want me to pop the truck?
Yeah.
One second. Do I pop the truck? Okay. Truck's popped.
Get in, Caroline.
Alright, you good? Good?
Hello.
Thank you.
How are you guys feeling? Traumatized a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh damn, it's got that nice smoky scent outside.
Are you streaming?
I am, yeah.
You're absolutely insane.
I'm an insane person. Anyway, hold on, let me put this here. We're good.
We're good.
Everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Thank you for coming to get us.
No problem. Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, I left my Pokemon cards, so we're gonna have to double back.
Okay, you got it. No, that's not a problem.
There's a lot of rare slabs in there, Hasan.
When
Okay,
we
no
were
worries.
initially evacuating, I was like, okay, hurry up because everyone's gonna be trying to go, so only bring what's important. And this motherfucker grabbed his Pokemon cards.
Yeah, there's a lot. Listen.
Whoa, chill out. Okay. People are driving extra crazy. I'm just gonna let you know.
It was apocalyptic when we were walking from where we had to leave, where we were.
Y'all smell like
Smoke cloud.
Oh, dude.
But it's like cool. It's like cozy.
No.
You smell like a cozy fireplace.
Dude, I don't know if our building's gonna
Survive it? It'll be fine, I think. It's gonna be alright.
Thank you, Fire Warden.
Yes.
Oh,
It's gonna be all right.
Smokey Bear.
It's gonna
the
be alright.
Turkish
What are
Smokey
these guys
Bear.
doing? They're just waiting with their luggage on the corner of the street.
There were so many people who did exactly what we did, and they were like, okay, we're walking.
Yeah, we pulled in an auxiliary spot in our building and just booked it.
Honestly, better to be able to pull it into an auxiliary spot and book it on feet and then get picked up rather than,
Yeah.
have the car be left in the side of the road.
Well, I don't know if you saw, but those guys who were it was starting to get crazy because somebody had just left their car.
Yeah.
And it was blocking.
That's what I said. I was like, that's why I said look outside, because I feel like there's probably a car, like there's probably somebody who just like left their car.
I feel way better now though, because Turkish Fire Marshal Hasan Piker told us it's probably going to be chill.
Okay, I'm not the Turkish Fire Marshal. Murad is the Turkish Fire Marshal.
Murad called us.
Yeah,
he did. He's so sweet.
As soon as I saw the running can, I was like, you guys need to get out of there.
Well, it was crazy because I was like looking at all the fire stuff and I was gonna go live in about 5 minutes, and then I got a text from my friend who lives about half a mile from us, more in the hills, and she was like, we're evacuating right now. Look outside. And so I went outside and Will was streaming. I was like, hey babe, we might need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And this is before they had called for, official evacuation. I was like, we need to go, because if they call an official evac, it's gonna be really hard to get out of here. And so then I was like, okay, let's get our stuff and let's go. And then when we were leaving our building, was like doing the thing where people who are gone but have their cats and stuff, they were like, okay, we need to get into like this apartment because so-and-so's cat is there.
Go. I don't know.
Because, everyone had to evacuate.
Is Farley nervous?
Oh, he's so distressed.
Hasan, he just ran out of a burning building.
He's fine. He's gonna be all right. Farley, don't.
Farley, you hear that? Turkish Fire Marshal Hasan Piker
first
says
of all,
you should be okay.
Okay, listen. I think Farley's gonna be a lot more nervous when he has to share space with a
Farley,
behemoth.
What's worse? Do you know who you're going to go hang out with right now?
with a behemoth that uses him like a chew toy.
Yeah, that's true.
Farley's gonna be like, please give me back to the fires.
Please drop me
back
directly into the hell pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is like anything going west or anything going south right now is crazy.
When we were still waiting to try to get out of the garage, I ran out to the main street and I asked people, I was like, how long have you been sitting in your car? And they're like, 30 minutes. So I came back, I was like, okay.
That's the beauties of car line infrastructure, baby. But here, like I was saying earlier, listen, we might not have the longest range. We might not have chargers readily available everywhere, but EV supremacy, ain't nobody's panicking waiting outside of a gas station right now. There are so many cars. Half of the pylons here are just bumper to bumper traffic waiting to get into a gas station so they can fill up their cars.
Are you doing an EV plug right now?
Yes, I am.
Well, do you have that water? Where'd it go?
Caroline, I gave it to you.
It's somewhere.
We're on the grid.
I put it in, oh, here it is. It fell in my bag. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. It's so crazy how fast it happened.
Yeah, no, I know.
So after my friend texted me and I went outside, I was like, Will, we gotta go. Then suddenly I started getting a flood of, like, you texted, and I got so many texts and calls and everyone was like, hey. Because I guess it was on the news at that point. My parents are they're on a trip together, but they're somehow not together, so they have been individually calling me. I was like, aren't you on a trip together? Like, I'd be on the phone with my mom, and then my dad would be calling me. I'd be like, Mom, I gotta go. And then I'd answer my dad's call, and then I'd be like, Dad, I gotta go. Mom is calling again. I was like, aren't you guys in the same place? Can you please just join together so I can update you both at the same time? Hi, TT boy.
I think I still, in my mind, believe that this is all because Lovely got Platt. I think he opened up a new layer of hell. I think
this is the timeline that wasn't meant to exist.
I think that he broke something. He broke something. He disturbed evil forces.
Yeah. If Cutie gets Platt, then
okay, no, we have to stop her. We have to go to her house right now and stop her.
The tides might shift.
No, Plaid. How about gold? Or,
okay. Well, we don't have to kick her while she's.
Okay. How about silver?
Okay. Oh, wow. She made silver. She's in silver 3.
Oh, that's devastating. Oh no. Okay, it makes sense.
Check the weather patterns.
It's making sense. It's making sense. Balrog. From the deep crevices of hell.
God, I really do smell like just straight up ash and smoke.
It's gonna be not so funny when we also have to evacuate my place.
Yeah,
but so far we're good. So far
we're walking to Wubby's, baby.
So
Wubby,
far,
get a bed ready.
So far we're good.
Bro,
we're gonna be fine.
It's one of those things where you don't think that it's gonna be you, and then it is. right? Like you're paying attention to the news and you're seeing everything. And
I'm
then
sorry.
Suddenly,
I burped.
ew.
Son, we just evacuated that.
Okay, I hate you.
Son, please. Please. We should have walked. I knew
You know what? Well,
fart car.
we're walking.
This is not the fart car. That's the other car, and it's not really a fart car. It's just an old car. Sometimes they smell like that. It's a distinct Toyota Camry 2010 smell.
It's your ass.
No,
It's what your ass
it's
smells
famous. It's a famous Toyota.
It's falafel and Turkish delight.
fine.
I know that smell.
It's fine.
Oh God,
It's falling apart. It's a famous, distinct smell from the Toyota Camry 2010 Sport Edition with the V6. You don't know about it because they don't want you to know about it because no one would buy the car if that was the case, okay? That's what it is. Oops, I'm blocking the road.
Damn, my aunt's calling me.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, Aunt Gay, we're okay. We got evacuated. We're okay. Well, yeah.
You think I'll get pulled over for riding on the bike lane?
We're okay. All right, I think we're like 5 minutes away. All right, bye.
Yeah, it's also like that thing when there's crazy events happening where people just are losing their minds. So as we were walking, there was shit going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like LA is already pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And then when you're,
Yeah. It honestly, at one point it felt seriously apocalyptic with the smoke everywhere. We could see the flames and people were like screaming at each other. Like,
it's wild.
Yeah.
That area near Runyon Canyon is I was trying to explain to the chat, like that is a very densely packed area full of, it's like having a massive wildfire in like Central Park near apartment complexes.
Yep. Oh yeah, I know, Farley. I know, baby. So one of my friends, Will, texted, and I was like, yeah, Will and I are okay. We're walking right now. She's like, did you bring your dog? I'm like, no, we left him.
Yeah, someone in my chat was like, oh, Hasan, you need to evacuate, but please don't forget Kaya when you evacuate.
No, I was actually going to, they're fine.
Man, they want you to bring Kaya to Japan.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
No, dude, what?
Oh my God. We've lost you to the trains.
I'm just saying, that would be sick. It would be kind of sick.
No. No part of it. At no part were you correct in your answer.
Are you looking at the updated maps to see if like this?
Yeah, I am.
Tell me if we also, the area that we're in also somehow
so
get in.
So far, fine.
It's not even in the secondary evac zone yet.
It's not. It's okay.
I haven't been too worried. All right, I'm back. We're back. Holy moly, we're back. Sorry that there wasn't the best footage possible there.
Lost here, and
when I was driving and stuff, but I didn't have a second hand to point the camera or whatever. We're good, I think, and yeah, that's it. We're good. We Will and Caroline and Farley have successfully evacuated from their area. I'm fine. We're going to check in to see what the updates are. We were previously warning about the fire coming into the city via Santa Monica, or via the hills in Santa Monica. Now we should even be more worried about this new fire could come into the city via Hollywood and West Hollywood. Is very concerning, is what they're saying on ABC 7.
This is where the fire is right now. It is burning in this direction.
Just saying,
if I expand out even further,
they're just saying in the worst case scenario, it might
right here. And look at the homes that are along Curson.
By way of the,
but let's say, hypothetically, if this fire continues to burn in this direction, direction, which is where it's going. Look at everything that's in its way from these big properties, but getting down to Kherson, and then you start getting into this massive amount of a populated area. And for perspective, we talked to you about Hollywood and Highland. I'm going to move the map over. Right over here is, let me expand out a little bit more. There's Highland, and Hollywood Boulevard is right here. So the fire is here. It's burning in this direction, and all of this populated area, Hollywood Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, Highland Avenue going up and down.
View from behind the Runyon fire looking towards the city an hour ago. I cannot believe that we watched this when it was literally like this big.
It's insane how fast.
Like when it was a blip, the first thing I did was like, oh my God. The first thing I did was hit you guys up. And that was like, it was like this much. And now a couple hours later.
It's because it's so fucking dry. It's so dry. And, you know, the combination with the winds and.
It was literally 2 small spot fires. And look at it now. This is from an hour ago too.
So chat, I don't know if Hasan gave you like a clear idea of what happened to us,
even when they have, you know,
I was streaming and Caroline came in and one of her friends had messaged her and was like, hey, Caroline, there's a fire near our place. Their places aren't near our place. It's small right now, but we just wanted to let you know. Caroline came into my stream room and we decided like, all right, end stream, pack a few things. And like 10 minutes later, we had an evacuation notice. We were already like in the car, but we couldn't get out of our building because all of those streets are gridlocked. And like it was just madness. Like I had to park my car in like an auxiliary spot in my building because we couldn't even get out of the parking lot, and we just walked out.
Yeah, I told him walk south, and then I'll come. I was gonna get my mom to pick him up first, but I was like, I don't want to do that because she's immobile. Like,
and when we walked out, like we could see the fire. Like it was next to it. Like you could feel it, you could smell it. So we were like, oh shit. So we walked out.
Yeah. It's madness on the streets. It is like a movie on the streets. Like it is, from what I saw, and Will can speak to this more because he was literally walking on the streets, but like LA drivers are pretty bad in general. Dude, there's not a fire going on.
My adrenaline was jacked. It was like Thunderdome. People were screaming at people.
Yeah.
Someone ditched a car.
It was giving Purge vibes. It was, we're good now, but.
Popped up quickly.
This is crazy.
And within 5 minutes, he says it was about 10 times the size. And then
man, LA is really getting pissed on right now.
Engulfed in flames within 20 minutes. And
fire department reporting they have a spot fire outside the line of the Sunset Fire at 2451 Nichols Canyon Road.
Really
unknown as a new start or related to the Sunset Fire.
He feels kind of like he's trapped.
It doesn't look like it will get out of control. They're going to get a water drop, and hopefully that will knock it down.
It kind of feels
immediately
like
someone goes, somebody's lighting these fires.
John reported.
Dude,
I don't mean to laugh.
Dude, the conspiracies are gonna. Okay, first of all, you can laugh. Your house is literally about to be engulfed in flame.
I thought you said it was gonna be okay.
You're gonna be okay, but like
I thought you said it was gonna be fine,
bro. If you
told me it was gonna be okay.
My rule of thumb is if you're in the evac zone and you can taste the fire, you're allowed to make jokes about it.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Someone literally was telling me in the chat earlier, like, oh, Mr. Socialist man, here, taking advantage of a tragedy. Why don't you go put out the fire? Like, unironically, they were like, go fight the fire.
He wears Velcro shoes, chat. He can't fight the fire.
The wind gusts are devastating. Truly a hurricane of fire. That is nuts. Look at this.
And each one of those has the potential to spread a new blaze.
We'll stay safe. Hopefully the fire will not, continue growing. The Sunset Fire. Seems like they have a pretty decent handle on it. Yeah, it looks definitely not as hellish, not as nightmarish as it did before.